All right, so you've got that itch, right? That dream of starting your own thing. But along with the excitement comes those nagging questions. You know the ones. Is this idea really going to work? Am I just wasting my time? And then there's that one question that keeps a lot of us up at night. Oh yeah, we have all been there. It's that deep down fear that you'll pour your heart, your time, your money into something and get absolute silence in return. But what if I told you there's a way to totally bypass that fear? A proven strategy to find a real paying audience that goes way beyond your immediate family? You see, the secret isn't to try and sell to everyone. It's about getting really, really specific. And that right there, brings us to the hero of our story today, the niche business idea. This is your secret weapon. Seriously, instead of shouting with a megaphone into a crowded stadium, you're picking up the phone and having a one-on-one conversation with a small group of people who are desperate for the exact solution you can provide. So here's the game plan for today. It's our founder's playbook, really. First, we're going to dive into why going niche is your absolute best bet. Then we'll explore 5 massive opportunity zones for 2025 that are just packed with ideas. After that, I'm going to give you a super practical tool, the Personal Idea Matrix, to help you choose the right idea for you. And finally, we'll map out the first steps to take you from just an idea to actual action. Okay, let's kick things off with section 1, why go niche? I know it sounds a little counterintuitive, right? How is thinking small at the beginning actually the smartest way to win big in the long run? Well, check this out. It all creates this awesome feedback loop. With less competition, it's just plain easier to get noticed. You're not trying to shout over a million other people. Because you're so focused, you build these really deep customer connections. You speak their language, you get their problems. That lets you validate your ideas way faster because you're getting direct, honest feedback. And here's the best part. Because you're the go-to expert for a specific problem, you can almost always charge more, leading to higher profit margins. It's a huge strategic advantage right from day one. Okay, so we're sold on the why. Going niche is the strategy. But where do the ideas come from? Where do you even start looking? Well, we've done some homework for you. We've identified 5 huge trends for 2025. You can think of these like treasure maps, pointing you exactly where consumer dollars are headed next. First on our map, the sustainable shift. And this stat right here, it says everything. 66%. I mean, that's 2/3 of people are literally saying, I will pay you more for stuff that's good for the planet. They're actively looking for brands that align with their values. So how can you jump on this? The ideas are everywhere. Think about creating beautiful, reusable versions of things we use and toss every single day. Or what about tapping into that whole right to repair movement? DIY repair kits for electronics is such a cool niche. You're not just selling a product, you're empowering people to fix their own stuff. All right, next up, the home hub. I mean, for so many of us, home is now the office, the gym, the whole shebang. And get this, $50 billion. And that is just for furniture. Can you imagine the opportunity for everything else related to making our homes better places to work and live? It's just massive. This means people are desperate for things that make the work from home life less of a pain. And we're talking about more than just a comfy chair. Think about all the little annoyances. You know that nest of wires behind your desk? That wire spaghetti problem? There is a business in solving just that. Or you could even offer virtual consultations to help people organize their tiny, cluttered home office spaces. Okay, opportunity number 3 is the wellness wave. And this number, I mean, just look at it. 6.3 trillion with a T. It's just mind-boggling. People are seriously investing in their mental and physical health, and they're moving past generic feel-good stuff. They want targeted solutions for very specific problems. And this is where that whole niche strategy we talked about just sings. You don't launch a wellness brand. No way. You launch guided journals specifically for new parents, or weighted blankets scientifically designed for people with restless leg syndrome, or a subscription box that only features clean, cruelty-free mascara. You see, specificity is your superpower here. You know, this quote really hits the nail on the head for me. It's a perfect reminder that you do not need to invent the next Google. Your goal is much simpler and honestly much more achievable. You just need to find one small group of people and solve one real problem for them. The internet gives you the power to find that group, no matter how specific their needs are. Next treasure map, the digital creator economy. And let's get one thing straight. This is not just for TikTok stars and influencers. Not at all. With the explosion in AI and the fact that people are hungry for real, valuable information, there's a huge market for digital products that you can create, often without ever having to show your face on camera. This is all about monetizing what you know, not who you are. You could create simple animated videos explaining complex financial topics. You could teach a niche software skill just by recording your screen. Or, even better, what about those repetitive, soul-crushing tasks we all hate? You could build a simple AI tool that just makes them disappear for other small business owners. You're selling a shortcut, a solution. And for our last stop, the hyper-personal touch. Let's be real. People love things that feel like they were made just for them. And nowhere is that more obvious than with our pets. The whole pets are family thing is not a joke, and the spending absolutely proves it. People want specialized, high-quality, personalized stuff for their furry family members. So we're talking way beyond just grabbing a generic squeaky toy off the shelf. Think about food subscription plans tailored to a dog's specific allergies and health goals, or toys designed for that one breed that can chew through literally anything. This trend also extends to people's hobbies. DIY craft kits that let you make something totally unique and personal are exploding right now. It is all about creating that personal, emotional connection. Whew, okay, that was a lot of ideas, right? Your head is probably spinning. So now the big question is, how do you pick the one that's actually right for you? Well, let's get super practical. I want to introduce you to a simple but honestly game-changing tool I call the Personal Idea Matrix. Don't worry, this is incredibly easy. Here's how it works. You just list out your top couple of ideas, maybe a few you just got inspired to think of. Then you're just going to rate each one on a scale of 1 to 5 against 4 crucial questions, which we'll look at right now. Jot down a few notes, add up the score, and boom, you've got clarity. So here's the matrix, and these are the 4 things you're scoring. First, differentiation. Basically, how easy will it be to stand out? Second, demand. Are people actually looking for this? Is there a real proven need? Third, profit potential. I mean, can you actually make good money doing this? And finally, maybe the most important one of all, personal alignment. Are you gonna love doing this a year from now when things get tough? Because this isn't just about finding a good idea. It's about finding a good idea for you. All right. So you've run your ideas through the matrix and you've got a winner. It's shining right at the top of the list. That is awesome. But you know what they say? An idea without action is just a daydream. So let's turn that idea into reality. It's time to build your launchpad. Okay, you ready? Here is your quick and dirty checklist to get moving. Number 1, and I cannot stress this enough, validate. Go talk to actual potential customers, not your mom, not your best friend, real people. 2, sketch a simple plan. Back of a napkin is fine, just the basics. 3, nail down your offer. What are you actually selling and how will you deliver it? 4, get a website. It's your online home. It is not optional. 5, show up. Be where your customers are hanging out online. And number 6, the big one, launch and learn. Just get it out there. It won't be perfect. It's not supposed to be. The real magic begins when you start getting real feedback and you adapt. And there you have it. That's the playbook. We started with that classic fear, will anyone even buy this? And now you have a complete roadmap. You know how to find an idea, how to choose the best one for you, and you know the first critical steps to take. So I'll leave you with this final thought. What specific, untapped problem out there has your name on it?